Hi everybody and welcome back to Kathy's Craft Room. Today we're going to be making a card using some of our new ink colors. So let me give you all the pieces that you're going to need in order to replicate this card. Okay, there's all the pieces. The base is actually in crumb cake. It is a standard 8.5 by 11 sheet cut at 5.5. So this is the first one I'm making. It's a stand-up card instead of a sideways card. And so it's scored at 4 1/4. So you'll get across here 4 1/4 and then high 5.5. So that's our base. You're gonna need 2 pieces. This is our new Emerald Envy. This piece here is cut at 4 by 4. This is cut at 2 by 2.5. We're going to be using the Very Vanilla, and there's 3 pieces of that. There's one that is cut at 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 squared. This is going to be the inside piece, so this is the 5 1/4 by 4, so 5 1/4 by 4. And then the little piece for the sentiment is going to be 1 3/4 by 2 1/4. So just a half a quarter of an inch smaller each time. I did already cut this out. This is a piece of crumb cake and it has been cut out on my Big Shot. I will be using the Watercolor Wings stamp set, and I have the framelits that go with it, so it's this little butterfly here. So I went ahead and ran it through my Big Shot so I didn't have to put it on camera and move everything around. So that's what this little piece is. We will also be using the Get Well Sooner, sorry about the glare, the Get Well Sooner from the Greatest Greetings. We will be using the Comfort and Healing to You from Flourishing Phrases, the second part of it. This is a Get Well card. And then this will be the first time that I'm featuring Timeless Textures. I was super excited when I got it in. I've seen a lot of people do a lot of things with it, and we're going to use this little, I don't know what you would call it, kind of plant looking thing. And we're also going to use this here to give our project some dimension. Okay, so the 2 colors that we're going to be using for ink, the same colors. We're going to be using Crumb Cake and we're going to be using Emerald Envy. And this is one of our new 2016-2018 in colors. Okay, we will also be using the Wink of Stella Clear pen. We are going to Wink of Stella this up. So it's almost like having your own personal glimmer paper. You can only buy glimmer in so many colors at Stampin' Up. So this allows you to take anything and then glimmerize it. So that's what we're going to be doing with this here. Okay, so first of all, let's get started with some stamping. This is the inside piece, so I'm going to put that off to the side. This is going to be our sentiment, and this is going to be our butterfly. So we'll go ahead and start working on those. Okay, first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take, I've already mounted all of my blocks. This is the edge piece. So this right here, that's what this looks like, if you can see it in the camera. Looks kind of weird by itself. Like, oh, what would I do with that? I said the same thing. So we are going to take our crumb cake. Okay, and we are going to ink this up. Turn it to the side like that. And then we're going to make a border with it all around our pieces. So to make it look vintagey, it's kind of the feel of it. It's called Timeless Textures. So vintagey, I guess, is the best way to describe it. So we're going to do it all around the edges, all around the merry-go-round, right? All around. That looks good. Our butterfly is going to go in the middle there. I'm going to do the same thing with the little piece that I'm going to use for the sentiment. I'm not going to put too far on it because I do want the sentiment to show. I'm going to do the sentiment in green. All right. Here we go. So just all around. I am using, I always use this back pad. So that's it. That's all we're using that for. I might use it a little bit on the inside as well. Yeah, I think I will. But for right now, put that to the side. Next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get our Emerald Envy out, and we'll go ahead and do our sentiment. That's going to be in the middle here. So our sentiment on the outside is going to be Comfort and Healing to You. So I have that already pre-mounted. Remember, I don't put the stickers on the back because I like the way they stick better without it. So we're going to get that all gussied up in Emerald Envy. We are going to make sure it's the right way, and we're going to put it right here in the center. All right, so comfort and healing to you. Very pretty. So we're done with that. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and get our butterfly on here. So I'm only going to do 2 steps of the butterfly, and the butterfly is 3 steps. So this is the one we talked about earlier. This is the one with not quite as much details. This is number 2, and this is the one with a lot of detail. So I'm only going to use 2 and 3 because I'm going to end up putting the little layered butterfly over it, and I think the green on the background kind of is too much for it. So we're only going to do 2 stamping off here. So first, we're going to, this is just the edges, and we're going to stamp off, right? That way we have multiple shades with the same set. I'm going to go ahead and kind of put it up there, and so you get that lovely little background edge. That's all we're going to use that for. And then we're going to use full strength, the detail. So get it nice and inked up there. And then we want it right in the middle. There we go. Okay, you see that? Ooh, look how pretty our butterfly is. Okay, so we're done with that. And we've done most of the stamping on the outside. Let's go ahead and take our little butterfly here, and we're going to take our Wink Stella pen, and we are going to color all over it, literally. I don't know if the camera's going to pick up on this very well, but we're taking this and we are going to Wink Stella it all up. So it will make it change a slightly darker color. I don't know if you can tell the difference. I really can't. This is the side that I've Wink Stella, and this side I haven't. It makes it wet because you're putting the Wink Stella on it, and you want to put it on pretty good because you want the whole thing glitterized here. So we're going to glitterize the whole thing, quite literally making our own little glimmery butterfly. Okay, so when it's done, let me see if I can get the camera to kind of show it. See how it's all glittery now. And if you miss any spots, it's okay. Just go back over it with the pen. And then we're going to set that off to dry for right now. But it's very glittery right now. And we're going to put that on top. Look how pretty that looks. Okay. All right. We have one more thing to stamp before we start putting this together. And that is the inside sentiment that goes with our card. And this, we're standing up this time. So, and we're also, oh, we got to put our flourishes on. How come we're forgetting about our flourishes? Gonna add just a little bit more dimension to this card by taking these little flourishes right here and kind of stamping them randomly. So I'm not going to make them very, I don't want them to be the prominent feature on it. I want the butterfly to be the prominent feature. But I do want just a little bit on the edges there, and that's it. Not too much, nothing too much to take away from the butterfly, because I want that to be the big thing. There. And then we want to go ahead and do the inside here. We have our sentiment, which is very simple. It just says, get well sooner. I'm going to do that in the green. Ink it up. Put it right in the middle here. Beautiful. And then we're going to do the same thing we did earlier with this here, the Timeless Texture. We're going to go back to our crumb cake ink pad, and we are going to just edge it up. Just do it at the bottom here. Just give it a little bit of a vintagey feel, make everything match. Okay, I think I'm going to leave the other side blank. I don't think I want to go on that side And then I want a flourish or two on it. Definitely, I like them in the corners. That's the wrong color. That's okay. We'll just put another one right over that. That's green. All right. And then one up there. And little one down here. There we go. Okay, so that's going to be the inside of our card. So it's all matching. And we have the outside done. So now we're going to go ahead and start putting this card together. We are done stamping. Done with the fun part. Now we have to make it all pretty. Okay, so bringing back in our card pieces here. And we are going to take and put, now it's really going to start to stick out. We're going to take and put our butterfly on top of the green. We're going to use our fast fuse. You remember with fast fuse, it sticks really, really well. So we want to make sure we get it lined up before we put it down here. So make sure it's nice and even, nice the way you want it. So there we go. And then we're going to take that and put it on top of our crumb cake card base. And we are going to put it at the top. So just make sure you have a nice even layer around it. There you go. Okay, so that's the top part. And then we're going to take our sentiment here, comfort and healing to you. And we're going to put it on this green cardstock here that we already cut. And making sure everything's nice and centered. Okay. And then this is going to go down here at the bottom, so it kind of pops out. Now you can use some Stampin' Dimensionals to make it pop if you want. Not my preference. It's already got a lot of different color on it. Oh, and look, actually ran out of fast fuse. Hold on one second. Ran out of fast fuse. Not a good thing. All right, we gotta get some more fast fuse going on in here. In the meantime, we'll just use backup adhesive right now. Okay, and we're gonna take that, put it down towards the bottom, kind of in the center-ish of it. There. Now we have our sentiment and our butterfly. And now our butterfly needs to go on here. Remember our nice, glittery butterfly? So I'm going to kind of bend him in the middle. And I'm going to take us a little baby edge of this dimensional right here. Now you could glue it. I definitely have made some where I've glued the little butterfly down. But for this one, I'm going to just take and put a little dimensional. You know what? Nope, I'm not actually. I'm going to use the glue. I have it out. It's right here. It's easy. Put some glue right there in the middle. And then we're going to put our little butterfly right here in the middle. I've got glitter all over my fingers now. Here we go. All right, so that's the outside of our card. And now let's go ahead and just put the inside of it, and then it's ready to go. Now the stuff is not as strong as the fast fuse. It's not normally what I use, but we're going to take and glue it up. Or you can use glue. I've seen a lot of people use glue for their cards. I'm just not a glue person. It does give you a lot more flexibility than the tape. But take that, put it on the inside, and then you can put your sentiment, your get well sooner. So you have your comfort and healing to you, and then get well sooner. So that is a little card that I made for some people that I know that are ailing. So again, thank you for visiting my YouTube channel today. If you guys are interested in ordering any Stampin' Up stuff, you can visit my website. My email address is linked below if you need any information. And if you want to join, it's a great month to join Stampin' Up. You get 2 free stamp sets, and then you can make this all by yourself. So thank you so much. Have a great day, guys. Bye.